I was busy thinking that I've put ice in my drink, which is just awful for radio.
Hello and welcome to the Infinite Escape Room, the puzzling podcast where a bunch of geographically diverse chums come together, have a drink, and work together to solve a homemade escape room. I'm Ben Levy-Griffiths, and today I'm drinking, I'm finishing off a pint of Guinness, and I have lined up for me some Dead Man's Fingers rum, which is very delicious. And joining me this week, we have...
And I'm Alan, and I'm still storming through Dry January with a Brewdog Nanny State, an alcohol-free hoppy ale.
Hello, Editor Ben here. As you may remember from last week, Alan's audio is a little bit patchy. Same again this week, I'm afraid.
And I'm Alid, and I'm drinking Council Pop. Poor man's Dry January.
Water for our international listeners.
I'm Dom, and I'm drinking gin and juice.
Nice. What juice?
Apple juice from concentrate.
Oh, fancy.
Simply the best.
Cheapest gin that Tesco had as well.
Nice.
So really pushing the boat out.
Do you have anything else in your glass with that?
Yes, as the listeners will soon be aware, I put ice in my drink. Because I'm not used to being on radio.
Oh, listen to that.
So if at any point you think you hear an alarm during this episode, it's not. It's just Dom's ice.
Yeah.
I could get a straw, but no, I don't have any straws. Sorry.
Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to thank our wonderful Patreons for their continued support and making the show possible. To join them and get bonus content, head over to patreon.com/The Infinite Escape Room. So, what is the Infinite Escape Room? Well, it's like any other escape room you may be familiar with, but this one stretches across all known themes, retail parks, and dimensions. And because it's infinite, there is no end. Every room in the Infinite Escape Room links into the next, in one big never-ending escape experience adventure. Especially this week, because we're on a two-parter. More on that later. Each week, one of us will present a part of the Infinite Escape Room, while the others try and solve it. If we don't escape within 30 minutes, then terrible things shall befall us, and if we break anything, we will lose our deposit, which this week, once more, is your tolerance to the COVID-19 vaccination.
Oh, God.
Yes, you will be intolerant to the vaccination should you break anything.
Jesus.
Are we ready?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
I can't help but notice you said COVID-19, though. They managed to knock 10 off of it.
They have, yes.
That's an improvement.
Then let's re-enter the Infinite Escape Room. Okay, so this bit is entirely unscripted. This is part 2 of last week's episode where Alan, Alid, and Dom just sort of meandered around the upstairs of a house and collected some Scrabble tiles. Very successfully collected some Scrabble tiles. They found, if I remember rightly, a lockbox with a 4-digit code and a computer that is missing its escape key. Oh, they also found a pot of Eastern origin. So yes, so we will head back in for part 2, and your time starts now.
Okay, well, we're going to go downstairs. Was that what we were going to do?
Yeah, let's do that.
So we'll take...
Wait, no, we're resting.
Oh, yes, of course. So we're waking up, aren't we?
There you go.
Yeah. You all feel refreshed.
Oh, good.
Nice. How long have we been asleep for?
While it feels like hours, it's actually just a few seconds. You only needed a light nap to stop the secondary Pfizerization.
Cool. Wait, so we've now got around half an hour before our 24 hours in which to have a jog in the fresh air runs out.
Absolutely, yes.
And if we don't have that jog, dire consequences befall us.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Would you like to go downstairs?
Yeah, let's have a
I'm going to put my trainers back on. I didn't go to sleep with my trainers on.
Okay, so you
barbarian.
Put your trainers back on.
Cool.
Don't forget your stopcock.
Oh, I didn't take that out of my pocket.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I wake up sore.
Okay, so you wander downstairs. At the bottom of the stairs, you see in front of you the front door. The front door has 3 whimsical padlocks locked to it. There is also a door to your left and to your right.
There's no hallway to speak of then.
Well, it's sort of like a little square hallway that...
okay.
Yeah.
Square hallway.
Less of a hall and more of like a patchway.
I'm trying to imagine how this conforms to the upstairs. This house doesn't seem to...
I'll send you pictures later.
I look forward to it. Is this modelled on your home, Ben?
It's not. It's
3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a square hallway.
No, it's loosely modelled on my grandparents' home, thinking about it, but that was unintentional.
Oh.
Okay. Good to know. So if
nice.
I've now got a better chance of recognising if I wake up in your grandparents' house.
Yes.
There's Scrabble tiles everywhere. Okay, so sorry, front door and 2 other doors.
Yeah. Should we go left first? That seems like a
That sounds lovely.
yeah, let's go left.
Going left, you enter what appears to be the living room.
Okay.
Would you like a description of the living room?
I'd love it.
In the bottom left corner, there appears to be some sort of a large bookcase or cabinety thing. There appears to be nothing on the shelves, so to speak, there's a small couple of drawers down to the bottom left of it. Over to the far top left corner, there's a TV that sort of straddles across the corner of the room. In front of that, sort of in the middle of the room, is a coffee table with a plant pot and some of the bits and bobs on it. Beyond that, there is a three-seater sofa, and there is also a single armchair to the right of the sofa.
Sorry, I've lost where the sofa is. Which corner of the room would you say it is in? Or is it in?
So it's sort of just as you walk through the door. The door is in the bottom right corner.
Doors in the bottom right.
And it's sort of, you come in just behind the sofa. Really oddly laid out room.
I see. Yes, that isn't. Okay, got it.
You mentioned there were some drawers on the bookcase. Could I have can I try opening them?
You can do, yes. There is a set of cards in them held together by a bit of wire in one of the corners, so you can sort of flip through them.
Is this like a deck of cards?
Well, it's weird. So they're a plasticky card. On the front of it is a sort of an oriental design. And then flipping through each of the cards, would you like to hear the contents of each card?
Yes.
The top one says clockwise. And then the next one down says clockwise. The next one down says anti-clockwise. Then there's clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise.
Okay, should we pull out our pot?
Yeah, let's. Should we run upstairs back to the bathroom?
Oh, I thought we brought it with us.
Oh, did we? Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, definitely did.
We stole it, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we didn't steal it. We haven't left the premises yet. We're just moving it around.
Okay, so you're going to twist the top
Clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise, and then clockwise.
with a satisfying China on China sound. The top pops off. Inside, you see a great bundle of silk thread, and you also find a small key. Congratulations, you have found the silk key.
Ooh.
Ah.
Okay, that's good. And there was 3 whimsical padlocks, wasn't there?
There were indeed, yes.
Excellent.
That's one down.
And we've got some silk thread. So you said there was a three-seater sofa and an armchair.
Yes.
So I thought maybe we should all sit and watch something. But wait, hold on. What's on the coffee table? You mentioned that there's flower pot and other such like.
Yeah, so there is a flower pot on top of a coaster that looks very much like a Scrabble tile.
Oh, God.
That's a real theme to this house. What type of flower is it?
Dahlias.
Oh, cool.
From the Scrabble tile look-alike.
The Scrabble tile reads K1.
K1. Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah.
Also on the table is a remote control, presumably for the TV. There is also a copy of the Radio Times with a note on it.
Ooh.
Can we...
Does the note say, "Stop buying this, digital television has made it irrelevant"?
No, it doesn't. It says, "I've recorded the Scrabble Lotto for you. Don't forget the pin is your Uncle Bob's birthday, and you'll need the code from the program guide too. I've highlighted it."
Oh, what is it?
So you
What does
flick
it say?
through.
Sorry, I didn't mean. I'm not asking you what is it. I mean, is it,
Do you want to flick through the Radio Times to
Yes,
find
please,
the
I'd
highlighted?
like to
Flick through and look for the
yes.
highlighted, yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So you flick through. You come to the highlighted bit of text. It says C1 Scrabble Lotto, and then there's 8822.
That's C1. Is that a tile in there? Or
There
that
is
what it
indeed a
says?
square around it. I mean, it could look tile-like.
And sorry, what was after the C1? Did it say?
C1, it says Scrabble Lotto 8822.
Can we brought the lockbox down with us, yeah?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I remember doing it.
8822 in the combo for that?
No, that doesn't appear to be on.
We'll have to go
This, you seem to need to get the recording back.
Yes, of the Scrabble Lotto, of course. Right, does anyone here have an Uncle Bob?
No.
Okay. Are there any photographs or anything on the wall of someone's birthday?
No, the room is bare of any sort of photographs or pictures.
Shall we?
Probably just, sorry, the only other thing to note in the room that I have not mentioned is that underneath the TV is a TiVo box.
Can we turn on the TiVo box and subsequently the TV as well?
Yeah, so using the remote control, you turn the TV on and go to my recordings, and it's asking for a 4-digit PIN.
Right. Let's pop in 8822.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
That wasn't the PIN.
No.
It was, the pin was Uncle Bob's birthday and the code. Oh no, we'll need the code. I don't know how TiVo works.
Neither do I.
I'm going to say I haven't recorded anything since VHS in probably the early noughties.
Ditto.
So in that case, that means it's not important, which is good. Is there anything down the sides of the
No.
And the
These,
cushions.
in contrast to under your beds, these are extremely clean. This is a very well kept room. There is nothing at all down the sides of the cushions.
Okay, that was easy. I didn't even have to specify which cushions. Anything on the cabinet? So you said it was a cabinet / bookcase. There were the drawers. What else is on it?
Suspiciously nothing at all. I don't know whether this is like a new thing, but there was just the cards in one of the drawers. That was
Okay.
all that was there.
So someone lives here with enough specificity that they rely on us to know people's birthdays, but they also have not a single keepsake or anything other than Scrabble tiles
They like
and
Scrabble.
dahlias. Should we check the other door?
Yeah, the right door.
Okay, going through this door, you are in a dining room. You can see so you've entered on the bottom left corner. In the middle of the top wall, there is another door. In the middle of the room, there is a table with 4 chairs around it. It's a square table, if you wish, or sort of rectangle table, but it doesn't matter. In the bottom right corner, there are some shelves and drawers.
What's on the shelves?
Looking through the shelves and drawers, because I've not specified.
I'll look on
otherwise,
both.
You can find, presumably in some of the drawers, because it'd be weird to keep this on a shelf, some cutlery, knives, forks, and whatnot. You also find some more tile placemats, Scrabble tile placemats. Would you like me to read them out to you? There are 4 of them.
Please.
You have an O3, a G5, an A5, and a D6. You also find that there is a Scrabble board
Oh.
and
nice.
a little bag full of bits and bobs.
When you say bits and bobs, can we look at it?
Of course, looking in the bag of bits and bobs, you find many blank tiles, too many that would normally be found on a Scrabble board. There is also a fine point Sharpie, presumably so you could write on them. There is also the escape keycap for a keyboard.
Oh,
Would you like to have a look at the Scrabble board in more detail?
yes.
On the Scrabble board, somebody has put some tiles on there. They've glued them on there, so they are immovable. Rather than going along the middle to make a word, as is conventional, they've started in the very top right, going downwards. And not only that, it doesn't actually spell a word. From the top left, you get the tiles going downwards: M1, T2, L3, L4, S5, H6, and P7.
That's down left, top to bottom.
Top to bottom on the left-hand side.
What's right, top to bottom?
Nothing. I think I said top right, and I misspoke.
Okay.
I wonder if we need to finish these words with our own tiles, perhaps. These are going down, aren't they? Yes. Yeah.
I mean, we could do mock in the top one.
How many
Mock
spaces have we got per...
I think you've got 1 space at least per line.
Right, before we go any further, should we do the escape key and just figure out
Yes.
whether or not that's got something like Bob's birthday on it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you go back upstairs to the keyboard and
back
pop
on.
the... Wonderful. So you pop the keyboard back in, and the computer does appear to unlock briefly, but it does appear to be frozen. Certainly, moving the mouse around, you can clearly see the cursor, but it's not moving. The background, however, does appear to be some 3D Scrabble tiles.
Oh my god!
So you have I5, you have T3, you have B2, E1, and I1. You also notice that the time is frozen. This computer must have frozen a long time ago, because the time is frozen to 1431. That is 1431.
That's when Uncle Bob was born.
Or it's the code for the lockbox by some miraculous reason. I don't
Let's try
know.
We could
lockbox.
give that a go,
It's
yeah.
escape room. It is the law.
Are you reeling 1431 into the lockbox?
Yes.
Why
I
not?
think so.
Doing that, the lockbox unlocks.
Oh, good shoot.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Escape room
See,
logic.
it's the rule of an escape room. If you get 4 digits, bang
Stick
it in
it in.
everything.
Yeah.
So, in the lockbox is a key with a post-it note that says "haha prank."
Oh.
The key has got a little tag on it that says "kitchen cupboard."
We haven't found a kitchen.
No, we haven't. Oh no, there was a door leading out of the dining room. There's a door in the central north of the dining
To
room.
the dining room!
We didn't even check the door. That's appalling. We didn't even check it.
Is there anything else you want to check in the dining room? I've told you everything that there is, I think.
Do the chairs look comfy in case we have to sit there for ages working out Scrabble?
They're comfortable enough while you're eating dinner, but then as everyone's sort of still chatting, they're kind of uncomfortable.
Okay, standard dining room chairs then.
Yes. Do you want to go through to the kitchen?
Yes, please.
In the kitchen, you enter sort of in the middle. In the left-hand corner, there is a small round table.
Hold on, we enter in the middle. I mean, like we emerge from the floor.
And we drop down.
Bottom middle of wall.
Okay.
In the bottom left corner, there is a small wooden table, round table with chairs here to have placemats on. In the top left-hand corner, there is a large cupboard, the kind that you might keep vacuum cleaner in and stuff like that. And then on the top right corner, there is an L-shaped kitchen where you can see fridge, freezer, a hob and oven. There appears to be a book on the counter, and there's a sink.
Can we turn the oven on to 175 degrees, please?
Ooh.
Turning the oven on,
Nice.
it seems to be stuck at 200 degrees.
Oh.
That's too hot.
But if we put it in for less time...
Or if we leave the door open and fan it.
I know it's fan-assisted oven, but that's taking it a bit far.
This is a fan-assisted podcast.
we've got a cupboard, we've got counters, sink, oven, and a table. Do you say there were placemats on the table?
There are placemats on the table.
What's on the
Are they
placemat?
are they
no.
perhaps a particular board game themed?
They are, yes.
Is that Mousetrap?
Is it a Monopoly?
Closely related. It's Scrabble.
Oh.
There are 5 placemats, one for each chair, and then there's one in the centre.
Okay.
In no particular order, you have got A4, H7, M2, that's M for Mike, N2, that's N for November, and D1.
Okay.
This had better not be a red herring.
Right, do
This
you know
Scrabble
what?
stuff
That's
had better not be
exactly
a
where
red
my
herring.
mind's going now. With
The-
the quantity of these.
One last thing to mention. The floor is filthy.
Oh,
It's a
God.
tiled floor, but the floor is filthy. It doesn't look like, unlike the living room, which does appear to be very pristine, this has not been cleaned in a very, very
Can
long
I
time.
just ask, the floor, by
Yes.
any chance, is it tiled?
It is tiled.
Fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
Okay, you mentioned there was a cupboard that was the sort of thing someone might keep a vacuum cleaner or something similar in.
Absolutely.
Can I look in that cupboard and see if there's perhaps some way of cleaning these tiles?
Yes, in the cupboard there are some trainers, a
Ooh.
mop and bucket, some cleaning products, and a toolbox.
Okay, so first, Alan, I think it's time to decide whether or not you want to keep your brogues or switch them out for trainers. Do you want to join the club or not?
Are the trainers Velcro?
Yes.
Oh, then yeah, fine. I got no. It's not the brogues I like.
It's the ease of access.
I throw my Velcro brogues hastily out of the Dom and put the Velcro. Can I put the Velcro trainers on?
You can do indeed, yes.
Lovely.
Okay, so now we're ready to go for our jog at least.
Yeah.
So then there was cleaning products. There was a mop,
Mop and bucket and a toolbox.
toolbox. Okay, I'm gonna take the mop bucket to the sink and fill her up,
Mhm.
and add some. Are they soluble cleaning products?
Yeah, pour in. Yeah. Just,
Cool. In they go,
lovely stuff.
and then I'm gonna get to work on the floor.
Wonderful. Like some well-known floor cleaning product, it cleans the floor very well.
Good.
The tiles are almost all plain, aside from a few of them. Would you like to see what?
I'm running out of
what is
space.
on them?
Go on.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, we have a P3, an A5, an S7, E6, N5, L1, N7, and lastly E4.
Ben, can I have a look in the toolbox?
Inside is a pair of pliers, a saw, some a flexible screwdriver, and a spanner.
Can I take the flexible screwdriver and the spanner and try and get the oven knob working?
No, it is just spinning around.
But we could try that with the cold tap upstairs.
We've got taps
Oh,
in the
you
kitchen.
could also try the
Taps in the
taps in the kitchen.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
This appears to be a mixer tap, and both the hot and cold seem to work, so you can mix the water to a nice warm temperature should you wish.
Let's do that.
Nice. Yeah, let's at least get our key molded.
How are we going to get around the fact that the oven won't go to 175? Or do we just chance it?
Got a load of cold water in it.
Yeah, just keep chucking cold water into the oven every
That's
few seconds.
175.
There was a book open on the counter.
Oh, was there? Does it perhaps say how to fix a...
Well, it appears to be some kind of a cookbook. However, most of the page, you don't know what on earth the page is for, because there is that much food splodges splashed across it that you cannot make out even the picture on the page. But you can make out the following. Remember, the centre of the chicken is 25 degrees cooler than the outside.
Is there a chicken somewhere?
25. It's the oven stuck on 200, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we need,
Yeah,
Which is
so that's-
25 degrees more. So,
So
if
we need a
put the
chicken. We
key-
need to shove it in a chicken.
have we looked in the fridge freezer?
Was there a fridge freezer?
There's a fridge freezer, I think.
Oh,
There
my
is.
notes are getting worse and worse.
Can
Go
I have a look in that fridge freezer?
There is absolutely nothing in the fridge freezer apart from a chicken.
Hey!
on. Nice. Alive or dead?
Dead.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have said there was an explicit warning. There is a dead chicken in the fridge.
Does
Right.
it look like it's been prepped for food, or was it just shut in there?
No, it does look like it's been prepped for.
Oh no.
Are there peck marks on the inside of the door?
Completely ruined. It is a food prepared, ready to cook chicken.
Excellent. Well, we can stuff the hell out of that if we want to. What if we're making a key though? Do we know what we're molding?
It has to be the mold, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't it come with a mold?
Oh, it comes
Yeah,
with
it's
the mold. Okay, I see.
It's like a ye olde style
Mortis
key.
lock.
mortise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
So
then.
what are you going to do?
Well, I think we've got some warm water now, haven't we?
We don't have a keyhole yet, do we?
We've
Got 3 of them. How many more do we want?
You got the
yes.
whimsical padlocks.
Yeah, we should check those. See if they fit. Yeah, let's make a key.
Okay, so what are you doing?
So we are putting 1 part moldy powder into the mold,
Mhm.
and 2 parts warm water. Who's got the most sensitive skin? Who can judge that water that's warm?
I'll dip a toe in it.
Okay, while you're changing your shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So 2 parts warm, 1 part powder
Yep.
into the mold.
Into the mold. Wonderful.
And
Yes,
then we're
you do
putting
that.
it into the chicken,
Nice.
and then putting the chicken in. Wait, what was that about? I've just written go off 5 minutes. What did that? bit
You
mean?
need to bake it for 5 minutes.
Ah, cool. And then chuck it in the oven, which has just been burning away at 200 all day, hasn't it?
So is one of you going to have a timer to time 5 minutes?
We've
Oh,
both got 2 of us have got watches on, so I guess what does my watch currently say?
It stopped because you had the
Okay.
short watch.
Oh,
Okay,
what-
what does the long watch say?
yeah. What does mine say?
Just under 14 minutes.
Okay, so when it gets to just under 9 minutes, we'll take it out.
or we could just set a timer for 5
Excellent.
minutes.
Yeah, but then that might ruin the magic of radio if we go off on a tangent that gets cut out later.
So we've banged it in. Is the chicken in there?
The chicken is in
let's
there,
put
yes.
it in.
All right. So
We're setting a timer.
yeah, let's just wait here for 5 minutes and not do anything.
Set timer now. 5 minutes.
Cool.
We've got a key for a kitchen cabinet, haven't we?
That was the utility cabinet
Oh,
that
bloody hell.
had
Alright,
the
sorry.
thing. Sorry,
The
I didn't
stuff
say
was
that it
in.
was locked because you had the key for it. So
Fine. Yeah.
So what else did we find in there? Oh, the toolbox. Yeah. So we found the tools. We haven't used them for anything. Is there anything that we needed them for?
so not yet. You look around the kitchen, and the thing I didn't mention was there are some drawers and some cupboards underneath the counters.
Can we go to the cupboard?
Going through all of the cupboards, there appears to be nothing in the cupboards.
And the drawers.
This is a weird ass house.
There is, as per Motion My Puzzles, a single drawer, which appears to be stuck shut.
If only we had a key.
No, it's not locked.
It's
It's
jammed.
Oh, we have a
jammed.
flexible screwdriver.
We do.
Can we flex it in and try and get the latch?
Where exactly are you flexing it from? There's a cupboard underneath the drawer. Are you going to try and go in from under there?
Yeah, go in underneath and force it open.
So going underneath into the cupboard, you manage to jimmy the drawer open. Inside the drawer is a spatula and 2 tiles.
I knew the tiles were coming.
The tiles
Are
are
they perhaps kitchen tiles or roof tiles or?
appear to be a well-known board game tiles.
Monopoly.
You have
Monopoly tiles.
you have a T3 and N6.
Okay.
Also in the kitchen, there is a calendar, as in like a wall calendar.
Is
Or
Uncle
other
Bob's
kind of-
birthday listed on it?
Funnily enough, it's on January. The picture of which has a Scrabble game in play.
Oh.
But
Not with sharp enough focus for us to see the tiles. Is there?
there is.
Oh,
But
no.
You can see, you can see that on the 9th of January, there's an entry that says Uncle Bob's 58th birthday.
9th of Jan. Lovely.
9th Jan 58. Wait, so how? What? Oh, hold on.
This is where the minor amount of maths comes in. Let's, for the sake of argument, say that the drawer also had a calculator, if that makes it any easier for you.
It does. So what? He was born in 1963, I think. Anyone can feel free to double check that. So 9th of January 1963. So it's 9163, I guess. Do we actually have a code for that though? We don't have anywhere to put that, do we? Oh no, we do.
Yes,
That's the pin for the telly
Yes.
for watching Scrabble-a-thon. Oh, it's just gonna give us more tiles.
I'm sure these tiles are just a complete mindfuck at this
Okay,
point.
well, what are the tiles on the calendar first?
I'm just going to read them out to you. I do have them drawn out, but I feel that with less than 10 minutes to go, you may not care. You have an R6, E7, an A5, a D6. You've got an O2, a P5, an L3, an A6, a T2, an E2, and a D1.
Bingo.
Full house.
Okay. Yeah. My battleships are all at the bottom of the ocean. Okay. Should we go back to the telly, guys? Do you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the TV. What we're supposed to do? The code is so the code for the Scrabble lottery is Uncle Bob's birthday.
Hold
Oh,
up.
the oven.
Okay, let's go back to the oven.
So you go back to the oven and
Yeah.
with your
Hands.
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 Yes, take the chicken out with absolutely no effect.
I use
of the
Alan's
heat.
brogue so I don't get burnt.
And you have a chicken on the stovetop that is stuffed.
Cool. I get that spatula jammed in there to pull that key out.
Okay, well, you don't need the spatula. You can just yank it out with your hands, but you use the spatula
I don't want
anyway.
to burn myself. Yeah.
175 degrees.
Knocking the case of the mold open. Congratulations, you have found the It's Gone mold key.
Ah,
Nice.
So we've got the silky.
The silky
And the mold
and
key.
the mold key. Okay. Let's get back to that telly.
So you go back to the telly. It's currently saying pin on the TV.
9163. Wait, how many letters is the pin?
It's 4.
9163.
Okay, yeah.
9163.
1963.
1963 gets you through to the next screen, which says, "What is your program code?"
Oh, that was 8822, was it?
8822 gets you through, and the Scrabble Lotto starts playing at the time where they release the numbers.
Cool. Can we do like it's digital, right? So we can do the digital fast forward, so we can still read the numbers even though it's going faster.
Absolutely. So
Cool.
your
So
letters
what are they
numbers
quickly?
is I4, H2, A6, N6, Y3, L1, and T7.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, you notice a little clink by the TV.
Grab the key. It's a key. I want it.
It could
You
be a
go
Scrabble
over-
tile.
You go over, and congratulations, you have found the Kivo.
Can we get out of it now?
We've got 3 whimsical padlocks.
Yeah.
Let's try them out.
In what order would you like to try them out?
Oh, okay. Let's have another
Oh.
look at this.
There is
Right,
a
so-
top one, a middle one, and a bottom one.
Okay, so number 2. So number 2
On the Scrabble board.
Yeah.
clearly has one space and it's bottom something. So BM leaves us with then. So number 2 is either then bottom or bottom then.
Don't
Oh, I
forget,
see.
you've got the T at the very beginning of the line there,
So
which
H.
would perhaps suggest it's then bottom.
Oh, of course, yes. I didn't write them in order. Oh no, I did. Oh wow, I wonder what that line meant. Okay. Right, so in that case, so number 1 starts with an M and has one space.
So that's the moldy key, isn't it? So it starts with an M.
But there's no U in there.
No, so the just as a quick thing, the names are not in these instructions or this Scrabble thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Like middle's in there, right? So that's got to be the word middle to start with.
Mhm.
That leaves us with COKE. What does that give us?
L should be the last one that you've got.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I crossed out the wrong letter. Yep. So that's lock. So middle lock, then bottom. Do we need to do the rest? Oh no, that's a lot more. We have to do the rest, surely.
Well, if we've got middle
Surely we've
lock,
got
then
middle lock,
bottom.
then bottom.
Leaves-
Let's
yeah.
ignore 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and give it a go.
Yeah.
So middle lock, then bottom, then top.
Okay, doing the middle, inserting the sil key in the middle lock, and then the It's Gone mold key into the bottom lock, and then the other one, the Kivo, into the top lock. The padlocks are off the door.
Yes.
Cool. Open the door.
The door doesn't appear to open.
What?
Oh, okay, right. Let's go with number 3. So that starts with an L. Okay, so TEH is normally the. That's going to be last, right? In that case, it's probably not the, because then we've just got tiptly.
Unless it wasn't just last. Maybe there was more on the end of last.
Oh, lastly. Okay, thanks, Ben.
Ah.
Lastly, the top. Yep, should have known that one. Okay, so, god damn it, that's some wasted time. Okay, so number 4 starts with an L.
And one space.
Oh, I hadn't even been looking at spaces. If it was left, then that would lead us with and
Slap.
HL, nope. Hand L, nope.
Slap. Can I try
Slap?
slapping
Wait.
someone?
Is there an S in here?
Oh,
There's
right.
not an S for 4.
Oh, where did I get S from then? Oh, maybe I heard S.
Oh, you might have heard me say F.
Maybe.
I've
yes.
got
for
TDNHLAEIFL. So, lastly, the top,
So the first 3 instructions are to do the padlocks, which you've done.
middle lock, then bottom, lastly, the top.
Yeah.
So, let's say, so if it was left hand L.
Lift hand.
No, it can't be. No. Hold on. If it was lift, that leaves us with
Lift handle.
nice. Thank you. Okay, and then 5 has 2 spaces, so we've got up. So but it starts with an S. Spatula, wonderful.
Ah.
Right, so that's spatula to start with. Pagan, Pigeon, spatula in gap. Oh, 2 words.
Oh.
Okay, down to number 6, starts with an H. Handle. Okay, we've got W, that's not common. Raw dog. No, it's not raw dog. Down. So if down was in there,
Yeah.
that would leave us with handle down hard, and then we're on to So Alan, as you said, it's probably pull.
Yeah, which is 7, isn't it?
So how many spaces have we got in this? Oh, only 2. So it can't be then something. What can it?
Push.
Yeah. So if it's push instead of I've scribbled out my letters.
Push then pull.
Push then pull. Yes. Or
Wonderful.
Pull then
So-
push.
What
Probably
are
one
you
of those
going
two.
to do with this information?
Let's do it. Let's just do it.
Yeah, let's give it a go. Right, we can try both. So lift the handle, put the spatula in the gap,
Mhm.
pull the handle down hard, and then pull then push.
You pull then push. That doesn't seem to do anything.
Okay, so then we push then pull.
push then pull. The door opens.
Oh,
Oh my god. I did not help at all in that last bit.
Bursting through the door in your tracksuits and trainers. You are all wearing tracksuits and trainers now, aren't
Yes.
you?
yes, we are. Yeah.
Yes, we are.
The cool winter air shocks you slightly as it fills your lungs. You take a moment to do some stretches in the front garden before carefully setting off on your mandatory life-saving jog. Congratulations, you have solved my 2-part puzzle with like 6 seconds to spare.
Oh, all by ourselves with no clues.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for listening. You can subscribe to us on all your favourite apps, feeds, iTunes, and at our website, www.theinfiniteescaperoom.com. You can follow us and get in touch via Facebook and Twitter at tier_podcast. If you enjoyed the episode, and we really hope you did, we'd be much obliged if you could leave us a review on iTunes or Facebook, as it's a massive help in reaching new audiences. And we're also on Patreon. If you'd like to support the show, because Scrabble don't sponsor us, head over to patreon.com/The Infinite Escape Room, where you can listen to episodes a week early, have your name mentioned on the show, get unedited episodes, and more. We love you lots, and we hope to see you next time in another Infinite Escape Room. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.